What's cracking? It's Nico. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we are going to be doing a tier list, and specifically Eurobeat tier list, because Eurobeat is my life. So we're just gonna get right into this. We got S, S, and then F. Let's start at the bottom. Chemical Love. I've heard of it. I may have listened to it maybe once or twice. I have no idea what it sounds like, so I'm gonna put it in the F because I just don't even know it exists. For a Night, David Diema, very well known Eurobeat artist for people who are into Eurobeat. It's not good. It's not terrible. So, for a Night. In terms of his actual songs, it's probably mid to low tiers. So we're gonna put it at a D. Sundere Night. Absolute banger. Absolute banger. We're gonna put this in the A tier. Almost everyone who knows of David Diema knows about that song. If you know about just that song, you know David Diema because of that song. That's the song that everyone knows David Diema for. But he has definitely some other bangers besides that. Dancing in My Dreams, Jade Storm, in my opinion, is average tier when it comes to Eurobeat artists. I'll put him in the C tier. Put that song in the Don't Stand So Close to Me, Dr. Love. I guess you could say he was one of the pioneers of Eurobeat, but not really. He was. I haven't done enough research on Dr. Love, but he was one of the early super Eurobeat artists. He was definitely well known back then. I'll put this in B because I don't think definitely don't think it's better than Sundere. I don't think it deserves the A spot. Grand Prix, Mega Energy Man. If you know about Eurobeat, you know about Mega Energy Man. Dave Rogers, Mega Energy Man. Those are the two. Those are the two everyone knows. Grand Prix, that's not amazing. Not amazing, but not bad by any means, so it's B. Rage Your Dream. This was part of the Initial D soundtrack, and I found it pretty catchy. But do I think it's one of the best? Not necessarily. I'm not necessarily a fan of Move. Yeah, I can't believe I actually said that. But I don't regret anything. One Night in Arabia, I know exists. I've listened to it. Not a fan. I'll put this in the E tier. Night Fever. Night Fever. Absolutely SS tier. I sing this in the shower. I sing this in my car. I play this at certain times. Absolute banger. The only song that I know of that Dave Rogers and Mega Energy Man made together, and it's absolutely amazing. SS, without a question. Without a question. Dance Around the World. Decent, but not great. Put this in the C. Express Love. Ooh, Mega Energy Man. Ooh. I'm going to put this in the S tier because it's so good. I could sing to that song. Yeah, I could listen to that at the drop of a dime any single time. I could listen to that whenever, however, doesn't matter. I can listen to it. Makoto, Dave McLeod. Not amazing, not great. put this in B. Don't Stop the Music. This was recently remade by David Dima, who is Lou Grant. So he remixed he re-sang his own song this year, and so did Dave Rogers. He also made a cover to Don't Stop the Music. I do think David Dima did do it better. So it's not amazing, but it's not great. I mean, I pretty much have to put it, unless I really think it's average, then I'll put it on C. Do I think it's better than the original? No, so I'll put it on C. Because of You. A lot of people like this one. I'm not. I don't. Jaeger. I can see people who like him, but he's just not. I'm not really a fan. Mex Caveri, Golden Age. Pretty good. Could I listen to it at any time? I kind of have to be in the mood to listen to it. Is it a good song overall? Yeah. Is it memorable? Yes. Is it truly memorable or important? Not necessarily. I'll put in the A. I think it deserves the A. Sun in the Rain. It's memorable. I can listen to it. I can get into it, but I'm not going to listen to it at the drop of a dime. Just every now and then. Not really. Passport to Dance. Put D. Everybody's Warming. E tier. Fight Me. I Won't Fall Apart. Another song by Jaeger. I definitely think this one's better, so we'll move this up to C. Full Metal Cars. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Manifold Love, Hot Blade. Hot Blade. Do I think they're underrated? No, but I think they're bad. I don't think they're bad either. I don't think they're necessarily bad either, so put that in C tier. Crazy on Emotion. I actually think this is one of Ace's best songs. So yeah, I'll put this in A. Definitely a great song. Very bumping, gets you bumping, and you just feel you really feel the rhythm on that. But it's not like the best. But it sure is good. Love and Money. I honestly don't remember this song, so I'll put in E. I've listened to it. I know I've listened to it. But Need Your Love, Dave Simon. I don't know how you say his name. I'm sorry. Need Your Love. I've listened to plenty of Dave Seaman songs, and I know about this one, but I haven't listened to enough to give it honest opinion. So, Dave Seaman, pretty well known in Eurobeat, so I guess I'll put in D. I Love You Like You Are, Baby Now. C. Not great, not bad. It's some people really like it, but I'm not necessarily a big fan of that style of singing. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. I have no idea what this is. Never heard of it. Big Boy Say It, Kid. I've listened to it maybe 2 or 3 times. I thought it was Frontal Impact. We'll put this in C. Daniel, he's got a couple of decent songs. Darkish, Aki, Akai, Aki, I don't know. I've never heard of it, so I'm putting it in F. I have no idea who Aki is. Spark in the Dark. Like a spark in the... At first I hated this song, and I didn't listen to it for a while. Like, I listened to it, and I was like, oh god, this sucks. And then I went back to it a while later, and then I was like, alright, this isn't too bad, but I'm still not a huge fan. That's a bold move, Cotton. Save Me, Leslie Parrish. Leslie Parrish, she's okay. It's okay. Do you think it's great? No. Ripargo, Dijon, and Bond, they got a couple pretty good songs. This one's probably the one that most people know. I'll put in B. Kiss to Kiss. The Mako has some bangers. It's not one of them, in my opinion. Gamble, Rumble. I'm not a fan of Move in general, but I do have to admit that the Rager Dream, that was good. I like that. This one, Futureland. Definitely not as good as Crazy on Emotion, but I don't necessarily think it's B tier worthy. So let's see. Shock Out. There's a lot of songs by Fastway. If you know about Eurobeat, you 100% know about Fastway. Is it? Oh, I mean, he has so many songs that it's hard to justify putting it on. It's hard to justify putting it up into the A. I guess I'll put in B then. Hurricane Man. D. Supersonic Fire. I listen to it every now and then. Not a bad song. I really liked it when I first heard it. When I heard it for the first time, it was I really got into it, and then later on it kind of wore down, and now I kind of like it again. So it's kind of going back and forth with me for a while. King of Eurobeat. Definitely heard this song before, but I don't remember it. I just don't. Because I've listened to so many Eurobeat songs. I've listened to so many. It's like... Hearts on Fire, David Dima. Ooh, this one. Ooh. Is it better than Tsundere Night? No, but I don't think it necessarily deserves B tier. I'm going to put it in A. I'm going to put it in an A. Made a 5 C-Star. C-Star's made has an interesting type of singing. D. I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry. Dancing to the Moon, Magica. God damn, I need to go back to some of these songs because I just don't remember. Games we play. No. Firebird. A decent Dreamfighter song. Well, sang by David Dima, but he's Dreamfighters and David Dima. He has a lot of songs, not just Dreamfighters and David Dima, but he has other aliases, and goddamn, he has a lot of songs. Whoa, I don't know how many compared to Dave Rogers, but it's a lot. This one is higher up in the tier of David Dima songs. I mean, I could make a whole entire list just for David Dima and Dave Rogers / Aleph. Firebird, that's a solid C. Disconnected. Disconnect. I'll put that in B. Sunlight. C. I haven't actually listened to that song in a while, so it could be higher up, but for now, I put in C. Don't turn it off. Oh, Go To, Fastway, and Ace. I'd say mostly all of their songs by Go To are good, if not great. And this is not an exception, so... but in terms of actual go-to songs, it's a C tier go-to song. Do I think it's necessarily B tier overall compared to all the other songs? It's good, don't get me wrong, but just it's not. It's missing something. Crazy for Your Love. Morris. D. I like Morris, don't get me wrong, but just not a huge fan of that. Speedy Boy. E. I don't know how people are gonna feel about this one. I think that's justified. Baby Queen, 17. I honestly don't remember this song. Marco Polo, very, very recognizable. Forever Young. Forever together. Definitely B or A, that's the question. I could go either way with this, for sure. For sure I could go either way with this. Definitely not S. That's a little bit of a stretch. I'm gonna put in B. I say no. C. Maybe Tonight. Norma Sheffield. Sheffield, I don't know how you say it. She's... I don't really... There's a couple of songs I like her. And she has a lot of songs. But just... I'm not a huge fan, man. Just not a huge fan. Riders of the Sky. One of the least memorable A songs. In my opinion. Get Me Power. Oh, baby. That opening itself is... That opening is already gets it a B tier. I'm going to put it in A. I'm going to put it in A tier because... That opening alone is... Blackout. Overload. Good song. I haven't listened to it in a while, so... It could be higher, but... I think B is... Just right. Just right. Fall on the Web with Desire. Powerful T. I like Powerful T, but this one, not memorable for me. But do I think it's necessarily terrible? No. Steel Blade. I have no idea. Energy. I've heard this song once. Totally forgot about it. Barely even know it exists. I'm just gonna move all. I'm just gonna move. Oh god, move all the moves to E because I know about them, but it's just like I absolutely don't remember any of the songs. I just don't listen to Move. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Love is in Danger. Solid C for sure. Solid C. Killing My Love. D. Remember Me. C. I Want to Be the Night. Ooh. B or A. It's tough. It's tough. This was in this. I remember this from Initial D Stage 4. When he was when he was drifting on the snow. Very awesome scene, very good song, but is it A? To me, is it an A? No. Luca Bamba, solid B. I wouldn't give it an A, but it's just Lonely Boy, Lonely Love. Put it in the C. It's alright. Jungle's on Fire. D. Gonna get you like a space boy. Ooh, this is either S or A. Definitely not SS. SS has to be like all time, like GOAT song, like the best. Only SS, like I could listen to it to any time, doesn't matter, anywhere. I could listen to it for 24 hours straight, and I would be perfectly okay with it. Very memorable, very well made song. I guess it's worth it. No Control, solid. Huge fan. I'm a huge fan of Manual, so B for sure. Revolution Festway, not necessarily one of the better. Actually, in my opinion, one of the worst Festway songs. Not a fan of it. Boom Boom Japan. In terms of Dave Rogers songs, it's average. And just in general. Fly in the Sky. I don't remember this song all but in D. Definitely heard it. Mission Impossible. B for sure. Go Beat Crazy. One of the more memorable Fastway songs, not necessarily the best. B is, I think, is deserved. Neo Go Go Money. I didn't like it at first. Listened to it more. The more I listened, the more I like it. But then it kind of just leveled out. I'm just like, okay, it's good, but not the best. Mad Desire. Steffi Martini. She's got some pretty good songs. Not necessarily my taste. El Dorado, solid B for sure. Break of the Night. Tommy K, I heard of him, I know about him. I think I've listened to it before, but I don't know. I'm gonna put an E, I'm sorry. The Race of the Night. Race of the Night. I don't listen to it enough. Out of all the Dave Rogers songs I listen to, and I listen to a lot, this is not one on my list. Spitfire. Go to C. Very average song. Eurobeat. I listen to a song a lot, and so definitely in the B. Definitely in the B range. Help me to say goodbye. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, B for sure. I could see. Oh, I've been listening to this song a lot. I've been listening to this song a lot more recently. But is it really worth that? Nah. Adrenaline. A lot of people like this song. I'm just gonna be straight up with y'all. Not a fan, but objectively, I can't put it lower than C. Beat of the Rising Sun. Easily an A. Gas, Gas, Gas. Out of all the songs, this is all-time favorite Eurobeat song right here. Gas, Gas, Gas. And not just because of the memes. Fly Me to the Moon, Dak. Not a huge fan. Just saying. No One Sleeps in Tokyo. No one sleeps in Tokyo. Yep. Definitely an A. Station to Station. Left with Motion. B. Heartbeat. Nathalie. I'm pretty sure it's Natalie. Heartbeat. Average. When the sun goes down, will you? I'm not a big fan of Ken Blast, but it is a good song. Average for me, though. Back on the Rocks. Ooh. Back on the Rocks. People might hate me for this, but out of all the songs that I listen to, I don't listen to this enough to justify. Do I think... Could I argue for an A? Yes. But realistically, it's not what I'm... It's not my A. The top... Definitely better. Definitely better in terms of the Ken Blast songs. So definitely that's a B. Night of Fire, easily an A. I could give it an S. Ooh. This is definitely the best Nico song, so I'll put it in an S. I just love it. And also, I'm not being biased, but my username is Nico Soviet. Subscribe, comment, notifications. Sell out. Kiki and Fancy. I know who they are, but I've never heard the song. And if I have, I don't remember it. Running in the 90s. A, but not S or SS. Good memes. Perfect Heroes. B. Dancing, Vicky Vale. This is the one that everyone knows by her. Do I think it's worthy of an A? Not necessarily. Deja Vu. The quintessential Eurobeat song. You could know, if you know Eurobeat exists, you know that this song exists. This is the one that real big picture in terms of Eurobeat, that you could ask somebody on the side of the road, like, hey, do you know about Eurobeat? And if they say yes, do you know about Deja Vu? And you're like, yeah, of course. Then yeah, this, in terms of importance, and the song itself is just absolutely fantastic. For sure. You're not your groove. Do I like the beat? Yes. Do I like the lyrics? Not really. So, let's see. All right. That took longer than I thought it would, but finally got through all of it. I didn't really do a whole lot of in-depth explanation. It's more like just general description of how I felt. But this was... I'm gonna stick with this. So this is my tier list.